Good evening. Hi everyone, welcome to Pure Tarot. I'm doing an all signs reading tonight, Aries through Pisces. I will timestamp those for your convenience. We're going to do short messages for the end of the month, for all of August. Yeah, let's just do this. I'm going to get a tarot card, one of my makeshift oracle cards, and a trinket. And that's all I'm going to get for each sign. This card wants to come out. So, Aries, you start with the Eight of Swords. I'm going to get one of these for you. And we have accueil. Accueil means welcome, to be welcomed, how people are welcoming you. And you get a book. That's interesting. It almost feels, Aries, like you're in your head about either welcoming someone over at your house or being welcomed at someone else's house, right? I feel with the book here, you're wondering if you're educated enough, if you're, cultivated enough. I don't know if I'm saying this in the sense of almost like, are you interesting enough? Are you going to be, a good conversationist? Are you going to have something interesting to describe? That's what I'm picking up. It's pretty much I have the word, it's captured your attention literally. You're very, very obsessed is not the right word, but you have a very, how can I say this? You won't stop thinking about it, literally. So it's kind of obsessive in a way, but anyway. That was Aries. I wasn't kidding when I said quick messages, right? The idea, let's just do Taurus now. Just want to have an idea of the energy now, at the moment. This card. The Ten of Wands in reverse. Let's see what else. With this for Taurus. Middle. Milieu is middle. And then let's think it is. You have like a love bench. It's interesting, Taurus. It feels with the word middle. It feels like you could have been caught in a third-party situation. I say that because this is usually like a love seat for two, right? There's two doves. Yet the middle card here tells me almost like there was a third person involved, third party. Whatever it is, you feel suddenly unburdened. You feel relieved, I guess is the right word here. I don't know if you feel relieved that you're not in the middle anymore between these two people. Like this, maybe a choice has been made, whether you're the chosen one or not, either way, whether you're the one doing the choosing. But it's felt definitely liberating, almost exhilarating here, I'm sensing. Well, definitely at least freeing you up. I can't speak. Let's do Gemini. Let us see for Gemini. A quick message for Gemini. What's happening with them? The Two of Wands in reverse. Before I say anything, I'm going to draw the rest. Let's see one card out of this deck, please. Two. You get two. You get the word service and the word phare. Phare is a lighthouse. And let me get a trinket for you, Gemini. I think this is like a stork. That's interesting. I'm going to put it on the service card. So Gemini, for me, you could have been very helpful to people with the lighthouse analogy here. You could be the one showing the way to a lot of people, being very useful, doing so. You know, it's funny. I see the stork and I think, of course, of, you know, the stork with the bringing the baby. But we all know that babies are not born. The stork doesn't bring the babies, literally, right? But what I'm sensing is that the gestation, right? The 9 months gestation period. And I see the Two of Wands here as the end of that waiting period. Gemini, it almost feels like either someone was helpful to you in lighting the way. There's something that you're actually seeing. Almost like you don't have to wait for anymore. Yeah, I'm feeling the Two of Wands in reverse for me today is really taking on an energy of the wait is finally over. And the stork could even be like a message. I know it's like, you know, I'm just seeing like the stork bringing the baby as in like the bearer of messages, you know, like bringing something at least. Something that you would want. That's really important. I think it's something you desire, something you want with the stork. That's what I have, Gemini. Let's keep going. Okay, let's do Cancer now. What's in store for Cancer? I'm going to take the 2 tarot cards. We have the Magician in reverse with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. I heard the Magician is making money appear. Cancer, I feel like you're gonna almost like find some money. I get this feeling it's more like finding, you know, when you, I don't know, you forget you have $20 in your pocket, in your jacket, and you find it. That kind of feeling, something you're not expecting, and it appears out of nowhere. It's not a big sum of money. This card, Sequence. It's not a big sum because it's the 4 of Pentacles, but it's still money you didn't expect. We get the snake here on Sequence. That's really interesting. If it's not money that you find, it could be money that is being, I heard abducted. You cannot abduct money, but you know what I mean? It feels like you're being lifted some money. Like a very small sum, like something you didn't expect. I say that because the snake here is almost like someone who's doing it sneakily, like the magician is in reverse as well. So with means that are almost like stealing from you, but almost like it feels like a magic trick. Literally. Because the sequence for me is like the trick. Maybe you should watch out for crowds. When you're in crowds, Cancer. Almost like this is pickpocket in influence here. Some sort of, lifting money, lifting your wallet, you know, something like that. Or like a belonging or something. Leo, 9 of Wands in reverse with, what do we have? 9 of Wands in reverse with propeller. Someone's got their energy back. The trinket. The rabbit. The Energizer Bunny. I'm telling you, I just said the energy. You got your energy back, and now you're like that little yeah, now you're full of energy. I sense that you're extremely active. You're catching up on everything that's been delayed. I feel the haste on this energy. But I also feel the compensating. I'm going to draw one more tarot card for you, Leo. I would like to see more. 7 of Pentacles, it's worth it. Whatever you're getting really, really active and busy about is really worth it. You're in this phase of almost like you've had to plant new seeds. I'm saying this because you were this card you were very you were down. And I'm not saying like mood wise, just literally energy wise. Like even pure energy, we're talking, like not enough energy before to like take on your usual rhythm and activities, right? You got really slowed down before, but now the propeller is full on and you're planting new seeds that are gonna grow, and you're doing it like extremely actively. I'm hearing non-stop. Good for you, Leo. Back on track. Let us do Virgo. What's up with you, Virgo? What's the quick message for Virgo? Show us. I'm aiming for a pop out. Okay, let me just draw a card here. The Page of Swords in reverse. With what is Virgo going through? This card. Géant means giant. Let's get the trinket. And we get the flower. That's an interesting mix, right? I'm sensing for you, Virgo, I often associate this 5-petal flower to like a mini sunshine. Plus flowers do require sunshine. I'm sensing literally like a burst of, like a giant burst of joy here coming to you. And the funny thing is this Page of Swords in reverse, right? It feels like you're happy about, I hear the word disconnect, but it's more than a disconnect. It's a little bit like, I don't know how to put it. Like it's like imagine the end of a series, a TV series, or like, you know, something that you'd be watching, like, yeah, like a TV series. So something you're accustomed to watch, something you're accustomed to have around you, suddenly is not there anymore. It's something that you don't get to watch anymore, but it makes you leap, like jump, like I feel like this is a huge jump, like it's a giant leap of joy. It's so strange. I don't know, like something you would have wanted out of your sight, literally. That's really interesting. That's a strange message. Because you're, the giant leap of joy here is like you're literally, I have a French word, it's exulter. It means when you're so happy, you're tripping, right? Like you're really like inside. I don't know the English word. That was a strange one, Virgo. Let's do Libra. Let's do Libra. What's the message for Libra? Let me pull. The 7 of Swords for Libra. This 7 of Swords is probably like the less sneaky, just because of the face of this one, right? Looks like a woman, actually. A woman in disguise on the battlefield, picking up swords. Or like a young, you know, like a younger character. That's interesting. Let's look at that, Libra. What does this mean? What kind of message does this bring? Let's get this one. Craquement means cracking, right? Like things are cracking. So something is really not going your way with the Seven of Swords and the craquement. Oh, and the handcuffs. Okay, this is pretty intense. It's almost, it's like it's almost positive in this case, because whatever you were tied to before, right? Now this is cracking away whatever was limiting you and stifling you, and that's gonna it's gonna disappear, right? It's gonna be taken away from you, almost like stolen. It's a little bit like just now the Virgo reading. It's interesting, like they were super happy at not seeing something anymore. And then here is a little bit of the same. It's like you're happy that you're actually avoiding something. You're actually happy that what is being stolen from you is the end of this, you know, of being tied, bound, immobilized. That's a really interesting energy. It's just the same kind of weirdness as in as the Virgo one. Let's do Scorpio. Let's see what energies are on Scorpio at the moment. This one, Ace of Cups. It's mighty love. Let's see, out of this deck. What keyword wants to come out on the mighty love? This is way too many. This two, you get two. Let's do this. Oh, that's weird. You get void and you get équerre. Équerre is like a T, you know, like those rulers. What a strange combination. And then you get the Colosseum, the Roman Colosseum. What an interesting mix. You know, I have to say, it feels, as much as this was promising, like the Ace of Cups when it came out, the rest of the cards are showing me that something is turning into ruins here. It's also empty on one side, and it's very, it has sharp edges, right? This word équerre means like, it's a T, like a T ruler like this, right? Like what's important to note is the square angle, basically. But what it tells me, it has angles, right? If it has square angles, it means it has sharp edges. So it just feels altogether like, you know, coming into ruins, has sharp edges and is empty. It's not a situation for you, Scorpio. So it pertains to a love situation, of course, right? With the Ace of Cups, there's no way around it, really. But whoever you're thinking about, that's a no-no or a no-go. Let's do Sagittarius now. What's in the ether for Sagittarius, please? Show me the quick message you have, please. Quick message, and we have the Eight of Wands. That's going to be a quick message to you, Sag. Typically good news, but mostly incoming quickly, right? Like within the next few days. These cards, 2 cards, we have a wish, souhait is wish, and vague is a wave. So it's really beautiful energy in your case, Sagittarius. Let's get a trinket on this. Got the handcuffs. I just got the handcuffs for Scorpio, I think. So whatever news you're getting, it's definitely coming in as a wave, which is funny. It could be a wave as someone saying hello. It could be a wave like you're receiving like a wave, right? So it's something, I guess, maybe not overwhelming, but that has some kind of magnitude or impact on you. It's a wish, right? So definitely would have a lot of bearing, or at least you would give it some importance. And yet you have the handcuffs. It's interesting. I'm actually going to put it on the wish card. I think it's almost like you wish for something to be, I want to say, tied to you, or you want something to be made like to stay put, or you want something to stay, or like meaning not to go anywhere. Like if you're gonna handcuff, right, usually it keeps the person from going somewhere. If you handcuff them onto something, right? But an interesting, maybe you desire to be handcuffed. Just kidding, Sag. All right, let's do Capricorn. What's the quick message for Capricorn here? A quick message for Capricorn, please. Oh, okay, we're gonna get these 2 cards. The Star in reverse with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Let's see. And you get blason. Blason is like the, almost like a logo if you want. But more of like the old-fashioned, like medieval, like, you know, the lion and the unicorn, or like whatever the design of a house is, right? So the blason, the emblem, if you want. Let's get the trinket right away. You get peas in a pod here. I don't know, Capricorn. This feels it feels somewhat official with the blason, with this, and you do have the Ten of Pentacles. It just feels it feels like feels very official. It feels too official. That's what's sort of keeping me quiet. It feels, you know, as much as you'd think there's like familiarity, right? When you think of two people that you'd say, oh, they're like two peas in a pod, right? They get along so well that, of course, you would see them to be familiar with one another. But the rest of the cards for me are they feel very official, but like in a almost like non-natural way. Almost like for me, Capricorn, I sense you to be feeling obliged. It feels like you owe somebody something. It could be material, like money, but it could be an apology. But it feels like you owe them something. Like maybe they lent you a hand in the past, so you kind of have to lend them a hand at some point when they ask you for help. Like that kind of thing. Like, doesn't feel like you have a written agreement about, okay, I did this for you, now you need to do this for me. Like, not so official, but yet formal, like something that binds you, that you're obliged, I guess is the best word. Whereas you would want to feel very informal about this. And I sense you to be this way because of this person who would be embodied by the Star card here. So someone you look up to, someone that you appreciate greatly. I'm sensing you feel friendly towards, more than anything. It feels more platonic than romantic. But we do have the two peas in a pod, so it could be romantic. But there's something about feeling obliged, feeling like you, almost like you owe this person something. But it's a very, how do we say? So put it as, you feel obliged, but it's not a formal owing, or you know what I mean? Strange energy to describe here. Let's do Aquarius. What's the energy around Aquarius, please? The Ace of Cups for you as well. Scorpio had that, but it turned out strange for them. Let's see for you, Aquarius. What is the message on the Ace of Cups? This mighty love for Aquarius. This one. Service. To be of service to the greater good. This is light working energy in here. You see, and you have the scales. You're really about making a difference, making an impact on society. You're all about fairness, equality, and even fairness in terms of services, right? You want everyone to get the same services, the same treatments, the same love, the same accesses, the same. It's literally an Aquarian card times. This is an Aquarian energy times 1,000, right? Yeah, I'm really sensing that you feel you have a mission. You are here to create. You're here to bring justice and fairness. You're also here to level the scales, I'm hearing. It's a beautiful reading, very in line with Aquarian values. I love it. Let's do Pisces now. What does Pisces have to deal with? What is the energy around Pisces, please? Show me. What is Pisces working with? Show me. Okay, I will draw. Justice. We just spoke of justice in the Aquarian read just now. Interesting. You might have some Aquarian placements, Pisces. Let's see. What is this energy for you, Pisces? Okay, same for you. I will have to draw here. Fill. Fill is a thread. That's an interesting. Let me get a trinket to help me get a message for you. Not an easy one. Oh, wow. I got the horse, the stallion. I love that little trinket. It's interesting. I'm getting this thread word here as the thread of a story. Almost like you're following the threads. You're following the thread, and I'm sensing that you're looking for justice in life. You're looking for balance, maybe within yourself, but it feels you're following, I want to say you're following a thread. There's something about someone is weaving a story for you. You're following this story. It's not like you're going along, you know, it feels like you're going along horseback. Like on this horse, right? It's really strange. Or you're being led to this horse. This is your end game. This might mean something to you, represent something in particular to you. that feels like something to attain, like whether it's a goal or like a person or a situation, a dream, something you really, really, really want. But I get a, what's really beautiful about the Justice card is I feel like you're being led by, you know, karma in general, like this is good karma for you. And I feel you're also being led because it feels like you're following a thread, right? Like you're almost like it's detective work, to get to this particular, whatever this means for you, this stallion, whether you're traveling on horseback or maybe you're going for the horse, the stallion. Either way, right? I also see you, if you are the horse, let's say you're the horse. I feel that justice here, you see how the horse looks so healthy and like alive, and you know, like even the tail is like up in the wind, right? Like there's movement, like you can tell he's running. So it feels like you're full of energy yourself, right? You feel very motivated. I sense you to be extremely motivated by either just being balanced or wanting to feel more balance in your life. But I think you're highly motivated by things that are fair, like a reciprocal, of course. That little horse, that it really feels like the end game here. Anyway, that's what I have for you guys. Some messages were more symbolic than others. They're just meant to be quick messages. Maybe they light a little light bulb for you and remind you of something, make you pay attention to something, make you reflect on something. That was the whole point. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. I will see you soon. Thank you.